You have an obligation. Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity.
Senator Mogeni.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, you know, you are carrying the entire legal profession, Mr. Speaker. Yesterday, Mr. Speaker, we were debating among lawyers that for the first time in the history of anti-corruption war, we have a commission that has been constituted with 5 commissioners without a lawyer, because Kenyans are beginning to mistrust lawyers. We are losing public faith and trust. You know, Mr. Speaker, before you ascended to that seat, and you are my good friend, you are my colleague in the legal profession, we had an unlawyer who sat in that seat, Senator Ken Lusaka. And we were in this house, Mr. Speaker, when we brought to his attention the fact that Senator Lelegwe had been arrested. There was no evidence at all. It's by word of mouth. And he believed us because we are all honorable members of this house. When Senator Malala was arrested, we didn't have any evidence that we tabled before Speaker Lusaka. But Speaker, he had joined the house. He had joined the house for us to go and look for Senator Malala and confirm to the house if he had been arrested, the house was going to adjourn. That's the trust with which we have carried our business. Already, Mr. Speaker, the Senate is looking badly out there. We are fighting over a very small matter involving leadership of the minority side. And I want to state, we as the minority side can never dictate who will be the majority leader or the majority whip. We can never dictate. Mr. Speaker, I've been privileged to receive a copy of the ruling that has been delivered by the tribunal. And me, I'm an SDA. It's on my phone. I've read it. Complaint E003. Mr. Speaker, that complaint has now been dismissed by the tribunal. The directive that you gave to this house, and we respected your ruling, was to the effect that that matter will be left in abeyance till you receive the ruling. The ruling is before you. And as a way of tabling it, Mr. Speaker, I've forwarded a copy via WhatsApp to the clerk of the Senate. And Mr. Speaker, I know, Mr. Speaker, sir, you have been out of practice. You have been a governor for the last 10 years. Senator Cherage will tell you, Mr. Speaker, nowadays we serve orders through WhatsApp. He will confirm. He's here, he's a lawyer. I mean, so really, we have that title, honorable members. If the issue was the Speaker to be served with the ruling of the tribunal, that has already been done. Let's not play games with a very small matter. There are so many issues that we need to come together and discuss as senators. You have the Constitutional Amendment Bill that touches on our welfare as senators. That's what we should be debating here, Mr. Speaker. We have serious issues touching on devolution that we should be debating. On this one, Mr. Speaker, I want you to reflect on the prayer that we said this afternoon before we commenced business. We started by saying, Almighty God, beseech us to behold. You know, we can recite it, Mr. Speaker. Yeah. Mr. Speaker, I beseech you, let's have a moment and reflect. We also, Mr. Speaker, as our colleague, we want to be proud of you as our Speaker. We don't want people to start bashing lawyers. I'm a lawyer, a very proud one. I'm proud of my legal profession, Mr. Speaker. And I want you to uphold the integrity of the legal profession. let us agree, Mr. Speaker, that now that this ruling is before you, Mr. Speaker, do the right thing this hour, this moment, so that when you retreat, Mr. Speaker, tonight, in your memos, you will write that on this particular day, you did the right thing, Mr. Speaker. And you are an independent office holder, Mr. Speaker. You should not listen to any voices, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, as I sit down,
I want to get you correctly, because
yes,
you're doing very well so far. Are you saying that if I make the communication today, that is the only right thing?